Hey guys, it's New Year's Eve, and in a couple hours it will be 2020 and the start of a new decade.
So we want to talk about popular things that happened in this decade.
Let's get into the video. Avengers. This movie showcases the recruitment of the original Avengers and Loki, one of the best anti-heroes in Marvel history.
And they have two of the best quotes. The first one is, "I'm listening," is when Thor got hit by Iron Man. And then the second one is, I'll take that drink now. And, you know, that's the one after Loki got smashed by Hulk. And I was like, funny.
If it's all the same to you, I'll take that drink now.
Captain America, Civil War. This is the best Captain America movie because it introduced Black Panther and Spider-Man, and then it has a team Captain America and Team Iron Man. And I'm Team Captain America only because of Bucky.
But we do feel Iron Man, though. Bucky killed his parents. Even though he was brainwashed, you still can't expect him not to be mad at that.
I know, but I'm like, what the heck?
What?
Because Bucky is, like, I love Bucky because I feel like he's better than Captain America because I only watch Captain America for Bucky, but I also love Iron Man, so I'm like, ugh.
Avengers Infinity War. Thanos finally makes his appearance in one of the biggest crossovers of the decade. It also had very heartbreaking moments like the "I don't want to go" scene.
When I first saw that, I was like, because it's Spider-Man and Tony, and you know, they're kind of like father and son, so that was really
Heartbreaking.
and I was like,
Yeah, it made me cry.
But more uplifting note, I liked when Tony, he was talking to the aliens. He was like, Earth is closed today. So, you know, Tony started the Avengers because he was the first movie in 2008, and I guess it had to end with him. But kind of also Captain America because he was old, and I'm assuming he died because, you know, he's old, so. Avengers Endgame. So when everybody came back, the best part is when the circles Doctor Strange were doing, and they came out, and Sam was like on your left, and it was like, oh, everybody's here to defeat Thanos and his army. And then when Cap held up the hammer, you know, Thor's hammer, he's like, I knew you could do it. And he was like, Avengers Assemble. And he's like,
And then when Tony died, it was so sad. I was like, no, I thought he would survive because he was still alive. But then it was all like, nope, it just had to break my heart and be like, you can't have nice things.
I'm like,
Black Panther, the first Marvel film with a predominantly black cast.
So Chadwick was really good, and then Michael B. Jordan, he was really good as Killmonger because one thing that sold me is when he came into Wakanda, he was like, hey, auntie.
I really like Shuri too. She was really cool. How to Train Your Dragon. It was one of my favorite movies when I was growing up.
I mean, I like How to Train Your Dragon too. I don't watch it as much as her, but it's pretty good.
Yeah, Toulouse is my favorite dragon because he's so cute and stuff. And one of my favorite scenes from the movie was when they first met and started to form a friendship. And then the second scene is the tip drop scene when they're figuring out how to fly together. I love it when Hiccup and Astrid kiss, and at the end when everybody had dragons and stuff. That was really cool.
I feel like the kissing scene, I saw that on a video. I was like, whoa, it was the first one? I could have sworn it was the second one. It's like,
they kissed in all of them.
or Chewie, so. But I love Hiccup. The ship name. But anyway, I love Hiccup and Astrid because they're a perfect couple.
Yeah, they're the best. How to Train Your Dragon too. I love it when Hiccup met his mom, Valka, and then she was reunited with Stoic, and then they started to dance and sing. It was a really happy moment. And then they just had to go kill it by doing the unthinkable and killing Stoic. I was like, how dare they do that? They just got back together.
Yeah, me too. I was like, how dare they kill the chief? Like, come on, really? Like, I know he wanted his mom, but he can't have his dad too. They can't just be a happy ending and he get both parents.
They said nope. How to Train Your Dragon, The Hidden World. I like the fact that it did a time skip at the end and it showed Hiccup and Astrid and Toothless in the life period with children. They're all very cute. And I like that Rufflex officially became canon. And I like the flashbacks it did with Stoic and Little Hiccup. Little Hiccup was so cute.
I also like when Toothless and the Light Fairy were meeting, he was like, and he was doing all the kind of like a dance ritual, I guess, to impress her.
Yeah.
It was pretty funny.
He was so awkward, especially when he was doing the little chicken dance.
That was the best.
Also, Hiccup has a beard now.
Oh yeah, that was weird. I was like, whoa. He grew up so fast because he was just this little tiny
He's this scrawny fishbone
Yeah.
kid.
And then now he's a grown man with a beard, and then with wife and kids. I'm like, whoa. Fantastic Beasts. So after the Harry Potter series ended, it was kind of sad because you won't see Harry in the gang anymore. But it does show one of the best Hufflepuffs ever, Newt, and one of the other ones is Tonks, because she's like really cool, and you know she married Lupin, and I love Lupin. I think he's one of the best professors at Hogwarts. Another good part of the movie is when he's dancing to attract the monster, so the monster can get back in the suitcase. It's really funny because he was doing all the leg stuff. He was like,
I love the part when Queenie went into that bakery and Jacob saw her, and then he like instantly remembered her. It was like the power of true love.
Fantastic Beasts 2.
I haven't seen this movie.
Okay, so yeah, because I watched it on the computer.
She didn't tell me.
Anyway, I like how they showed the love triangle between Newt, Lita, and Thaddeus. And at the end, when Lita was, I guess, disappearing, I'm pretty sure she looked at Newt because Newt was her first love. So, like, and I know she didn't really want to be with Thaddeus.
Disappearing? What did she get? Thanos snapped?
Kinda, I guess. Game of Thrones. At first, I didn't watch it. Our older sister wanted me to watch it, and it started off kind of slow, but then it eventually got good. So, the first death, Eddard Stark. I was like, oh, how he get killed? He's the main character. The main character mostly should always survive, but it's Game of Thrones, so you know it's intense.
They said he had to go. They chopped his head off. They was all like, you're not going to need it where you're going.
Okay, and then the next deaths, well, I mean, you know, it's always deaths, but the next big death, I think, will probably be at the wedding with his wife and his son, Rob, and then Rob's wife, and then they were stabbing her like, I was like, dang.
28 stab wounds. You don't want to give her a chance, huh?
The next big death was Joffrey because he was a tyrant and he was so annoying, and how he treated Sansa.
And his uncle.
Uncle Theon, he got taken from his home by the Starks, and like a couple of seasons, I think season 2 maybe, I don't know when Ramsay comes, but he betrays the Starks, and I kind of feel him because, you know, he got taken from his family, but they also treated him for the most part good, but he wanted to get back at them. But then, you know, people from that was following him betrayed him, and he got captured by Ramsay, and then he started getting tortured, and that was intense. You know, his nickname was Rick, and he got broken down and stuff, so he was a totally different person. Jon and Dany finally meet, and it was kind of awkward a little bit because, you know, Missandei was saying all her titles and stuff, and then Jon, he only got like 2 titles, I think 1 title, but it was kind of like they didn't really know what to say, so that was kind of funny. And then when they got to know each other a little bit better, they began a relationship, and, you know, it was kind of awkward because, you know, they were related, so, but they didn't know that at the time. And then
Jon found out, and he's like, no.
But, you know, that's not until like season 8. Season 8. But also, so when they were doing the plan, well, you know, they captured White Walker because they wanted to show the Cersei and everybody, and, you know, Viserion died, and that was kind of sad. I was like, oh. So when Viserion died, he got turned back. It was sad, but it was cool how he got turned back because he was icy blue and stuff. And then when Rhaegal died, I was like, oh, they shot him multiple times and he didn't know it was coming. But I feel like they could have prevented that though a little bit. But I don't know. And I was like, oh, what the heck? And then
Missandei died.
Yeah, I was like, I feel like there was no reason for her to die.
I know, like, how they do that to her, to Dany, to Grey Worm?
I know she was her right-hand woman, but I feel like it doesn't make any sense.
I mean, I don't watch the show that much, but I like Missandei. She's, like, one of my favorite characters.
Theon, I thought he was going to survive a little bit. I wanted him to survive because he'd been through so much, but I guess from being a bad guy to a good guy, he can die with honor. But I was like, oh. And because they maybe possibly could have saved him, but they also was trying to defeat the Night King too, because when by Theon dying, Arya, you know, who killed them, snuck past everybody and killed the Night King. That was, at the moment, it was cool and stuff, and I was like, oh yeah, Arya. But I was like, you know, the Night King kind of died really quickly because I thought Jon and him had this connection because he would always stare at him and stuff, and he would not kill him. I'm like, what's up with that?
You thought they would have this big epic battle?
Yeah, I'm like, it didn't really, you know.
Also, Honor, you sound like Zuko.
Last thing for Game of Thrones, Cersei and Jaime's death. So
it was anticlimactic.
Yeah, because they got killed by the tower's rocks. I thought it was gonna be like Dany killing her, or Arya disguised as somebody killing her, or Jaime killing her. Them getting killed by rocks was like,
I mean, at least they were together in death, I guess.
Yeah, and I read an article saying about that. I guess I can get it, but I would like to see something different, like one of the predictions people said. Flash, I was really excited for this show because he's my favorite superhero, and I was hoping that there's gonna make a show about it because, you know, they had Arrow, and then, you know, he guest starred on Arrow, and then they made him a show. And then when they had Iris, they made her a black woman, so that was really cool. I was like, yes. And Grant, well, he's Barry, but Grant,
Grant, whoever, you know who we're talking about.
At first, I was like, he doesn't have blonde hair, but I was like,
blue eyes.
Yeah, I was like, whatever. And Grant is Barry. Barry is Grant because he's the best Flash.
They are the same person.
Yeah, they're the same person. Nobody else can play him.
Steven Universe. It just showed really great songs. Some of my favorites include the Cookie Cat rap, Stronger Than You, Lapis Lazuli, Wailing Stone.
Yeah, they got pretty good boss. I'm like, dang. Because, you know, I don't watch Steven Universe as much as she do, but when she have it on, I hear the songs, I'm like, whoa. Their songs are actually pretty good. Like, for a kid show.
Yeah, and it's got a lot of great characters. My favorites are Garnet, Peridot, and Lion. And I really like the fusions, too. Like Rainbow Course 2, Smoky Course, Sardonyx. They also made a movie, which I really enjoy. I really like the new characters for now, and I'm really glad that they was able to redeem her and stuff.
One Direction. So we followed them from the beginning, you know, 2010, X Factor and all of that. And they grew so much because they were a really big boy band. And they're my favorite boy band because I think that was the only one really that I really listened to, because, you know, you got 5 Seconds of Summer and Why Don't We, but they don't compare to One Direction. And it was kind of sad when Zayn left the band, but they still grew strong a little bit because they had albums and stuff like Made It at AM, which is my favorite album. But when they started doing solos, at first, I really only listened to Niall. I listened to Louis a little bit because he got some good songs like Back to You. Yeah, that was a really good one. Him and Bieber Rexha. And I think that was my most liked song of Louis. And then he has a couple of good other songs. And then I listened to Zayn. You know, he had Pillow Talk, and then that one with Taylor Swift. But I don't really listen to anything else. I know it was 50 Shades of Grey, but I don't remember. And then Harry, I think the first song of his was Sign of the Times, and then I was like, that's okay. But then I listened to it, I was like, oh dang, that's a really good song. And then he came out with my Watermelon Sugar, and then Lights Up. But I heard Lights Up first, and I watched the video. I'm like, and then I was like, dang it, I like this song. And then Watermelon Sugar, I was like, dang it, I like Watermelon Sugar.
You was like, he got some bops.
Yeah, I was like, dang, he got some bops. But you know, my number one now, he sure got some bops, because This Town and Put a Little Love on Me.
Slow Hands.
Yeah, Slow Hands. Nice to Meet You. Much to Ask.
Yeah. Is it too much to ask?
Yeah, I love that song. He got some really good ones. And then Liam, the only one I like of his really is one with Zed. I forgot what it's called.
I haven't listened to any of his.
But I don't like it because of Zed. Homecoming. So when me and our older sister watched it, I think it was live, and we watched it in the living room because we watched it I think on some website maybe. But it was pretty good because, you know, it's Beyonce and she always delivers. And also, even though it's not Homecoming, but when they did the Super Bowl with Coldplay and Bruno Mars, that was pretty cool because it was kind of like a Bruno Mars and Beyonce battle dance. And it's fun because she was like, and he was like, and they were doing like, because, you know, Bruno, he be dancing and all that stuff. And then at the end, when all three of them came together, that was pretty cool. But it was a good experience.
A dance battle!
Logic. So I haven't been listening to him for a long time. I think I started listening to him in college, but I'm not for sure. But anyway, since I started listening to him, he's really good. And because when I first heard him, I think it was Black Spider-Man, and I love that song. I have downloaded most of his albums, and you know, his recent album, Confessions of a Dangerous Mind, is really good because all the songs is really good. Oh, also Supermarket is really good because I got the book too, and I downloaded his album. That's really good. All the songs are really good. But going back to Confessions of a Dangerous Mind, I think my favorite song of the album is Icy.
We went to his concert and it was really cool. We bought these hoodies there.
Yeah, because that was our second concert because the first concert was a Shawn Mendes concert. Shane Dawson. So he really stepped up his videos. So the recent one, The Beautiful World of Jeffree Star, that one's really good. I think the best by far because it shows, you know, the makeup industry, how you go about thinking of colors and thinking of names and what it takes to do all the makeup stuff and the merch. I can't wait to get the Black Pig backpack.
And I'm going to get the pink one.
Last of Us. So this is a PS4 game. And it's the best so far because I actually finished it. And not only did I finish it, I played it multiple times. It's just a really good post-apocalypse game. And I can't wait for the second one to come out. Hopefully it comes out this year. And hopefully it comes out, this year. Hopefully hopefully it comes out next year.
How did they kill Riley?
Yeah, I was like, because they're really good together. And I don't play it as much as the main one, but it's pretty good also to play it. But going back to, she's still in it, Ellie, because she all in it, but I dislike her, but it's mostly because of the glitches, because she's always in the way. I'm like, dang it, Ellie, get out of the way. You're in the way. Come on. I'm trying to survive. I'm trying to kill people.
You better than this, Ellie.
You know you can do better. Stop it.
Detroit Become Human. It's another PS4 game, and I really like it because it has multiple endings. Some of my favorite characters in the game include Connor, Sumo, and Luther.
I didn't play it. I played it maybe once and for a couple of minutes, but it seemed pretty okay. It's no Last of Us, but it's still good.
Yeah, and I really love Connor and Hank's relationship. I was getting the father-son vibe from them.
Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Have a happy new year. See you next year. Okay, bye. Ned died. He got killed. He got his head beheaded. I was like, what the heck? He's the main character.
He got his head beheaded. Fantastic Beast.
Let's hear me.
How to Train Your Dragon. Wait, I was about to say 3 anyway. How to Train Your Dragon 3. Wait, I said 3 anyway. Okay. How to Drain Your... How to Drain Your Dragon.
How to Drain Your Dragon 2.
How to Drain Your Dragon. Heartbreaking moments like the I don't want to go scene. That's it, 2 and 3.
I love it. The I don't want. So we wanted to talk about popular things that happened in this decade.
Oh, sorry. I forgot I was supposed to say that. My favorite quote was when Thanos was like, I am inevitable. And then Tony was like, no, I am Iron Man.
And then snap. See you next year. Oh, Happy New Year's and see you next year.
Bye.
I'm like, Zombieland and Zombieland 2 probably.